What's good, people? Kai Storm in the building. How you doing on this first of the month Sunday? Yes, repping my flag, repping my flag. How you doing? So, just in case, you wasn't aware of, if you hopped on my channel and you wasn't really aware of what's going on with my channel or what I actually do on this channel, I figured I'd give you a little explanation. So, this channel is basically all about my unpopular opinion. And, and my unpopular opinion goes on for anything that rolls across this internet, rolls across social media, rolls across YouTube too. I mean, I watch a lot of YouTube, so I definitely have opinions on shit. And you know me, and like one YouTuber said on his video, if you don't like their opinion, you can get your own channel and make your own opinion. So that's what the fuck I did. So this is where I'm at now. YouTube makes a lot of suggestions as because I do watch a lot of YouTube. So I bumped into these two videos, and the reason why I wanted to talk about them is because, first of all, I'm a mom, and Lord knows these type of stories, you hear about them all the time. You damn sure don't wish them to be on, to happen to you in any type of way, shape, or form. There's a fly in my face. There's a fly in my face. There's a fly in my face. So, and the strength in these two ladies, because it's two different videos I'm not talking about. The strength in these two ladies just amazed me, and I felt so strongly about saying something about it, that because I'm a mother, I felt so strongly to say something about these videos and recommend these videos to people that, I mean, of course, if it's a trigger, definitely don't watch it. But at the same time, I feel like stories like these need to be told. Like, things like this need to be put out in the open. You know what I mean? So if you haven't, bumped into this channel, I think the channel is called Black Street. I might be getting it wrong. Either way, I'm gonna make sure I show it to you. And the video is basically about this mom who met a dude when she was about 12, and throughout her teenage years was in contact with him little by little here and there. And then as they were grown people, they got together, had a relationship, and within the relationship, not only was he abusing her, he was a DL brother, and you know what I mean, he put her through a lot of shit. And the thing that amazed me the most was that she was saying that she would have stayed with him through the abuse if it wasn't for the DL shit, because she wanted to keep her family together. So dealing with that was one thing, but also, getting to know him throughout the years and finding out what level of DL he was, and because he was slowly but surely revealing, himself to her, and he didn't want he didn't want her to leave him, like so much to the point where he literally tried to kill her. He tried to end her life, and somehow she got away from this man and got her kids away, and bettered her life. And then she met this other man who was a Muslim, and before she even met him, she took her shahada. I can't even say it right. She took her shahada and was a Muslim herself. So when she met this woman and met this man, and decided to join the relationship as a second wife in a Muslim marriage, she was happy, and her kids were happy. But little did she know that her second husband was sexually attacking her oldest daughter for a whole year. And when you hear the story, the daughter is telling you, is saying that, because in the second video is when you see the daughter, and daughter is talking about how that she took the abuse for a year because she saw her mother in a happy relationship and was willing to sacrifice herself in order for her mother to be happy. This man was sexually attacking her for a year, to the point where he got her pregnant and took her to get an abortion without the mother's knowledge. When I tell you these two videos hit me, I had to talk about it. And I recommend, if you can deal with the triggers, because like I said, I'm talking about it because I feel like the story needs to be told. The story needs to be heard. You know what I mean? And like I said, I think the channel is named Backstreet, something like that. You'll see it because I'll make sure and show it to you. Give me a second. Give me a second.
I guess the other question would be, why would you stay? Why would you stay? And go where? I got 3 kids. That's under 10. I was working when I met him. He literally made me confined to being a stay-at-home wife. Anytime I did try to go to school or get a job, it was a fight. And I literally had family members that made it their mind. They made me know, like, it's no coming to your house. It's no you helping me. I didn't have any help. That's one of the reasons. And the second reason is I had a daughter by him, and I already had my own insecurities about raising her around somebody that's not her father.
Now, did you hear that? She felt despair. Like, she felt like no one was gonna help her. Like, she felt like she had to stay in that situation. And that's a fucked up feeling, to know that something is happening to you, something is wrong within your fucking inner circle, and you can't turn to nobody to help you with that shit. Like she was definitely in a I'm stuck and he's the breadwinner and I don't know what the fuck to do to get out of this situation. Like, for real.
Any regrets about life? No regrets. Just lessons that I had to learn the hard way. And if I could share them with somebody else that, so you wouldn't have to go through what I went through. So you won't have to learn the hard way. I just pray I'll be able to articulate it enough and be humble enough to let somebody know what I went through so they don't have to go through it. Typically, this is a point where I would conclude the interview. I have a few more questions, and this is a very unconventional episode. So let's jump right into it. 2 years later, you get married again to a man that already has a wife. It's an Islamic marriage. You join them. He moves you from where you live. From your experiences in your first marriage, you decide you're gonna have your own stuff this time. You're gonna go to work. You're gonna get some things on your own. And then there's a great betrayal. What happens?
Ileana Bella raped my daughter for over a year while I was at work.
We gotta blow that steam the fuck out, because because first of all, when you watch the whole video, if you do attempt to watch the whole video, you'll see that she went through a lot with that first marriage. She went through a hell of a lot with that first marriage. So for her to encounter yet a sicker person than her first husband is just crazy. And I could imagine that the blame that she felt in her heart. Like, she probably felt like she was the one that brought this onto her family, when there's no way she could have known. Absolutely no way she could have known. Like, and then of course the follow-up video was right attached to it, so I was able to hit the second video right away. And then you talk to the daughter, who is now a grown-ass woman, married, has her own daughter, and you hear her tale, and you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
To kill you. You become the second wife in a Muslim marriage. You take your children and move in with your new family for a fresh start. But never would you suspect that he'd be raping your daughter for a year. And today, she is finally ready to share her story. Drop the nuts.
After I told my mom what happened, we called my best friend and we asked her if he tried anything with her. And I found out that he raped her too when she was spending the night at my house. And it just explained why she never came over my house again. And I always just see her in school.
Shout out to BreakBeat Media. My bad for getting your name messed up in the beginning of my video. Um, I've heard of your channel plenty because you definitely, and matter of fact, I've watched your channel plenty of times because you definitely do a lot of, hard hitting interviews. Matter of fact, I remember watching no, maybe that's a different channel, but maybe y'all are connected. But there was some videos where y'all were interviews like prostitutes and things of that nature, and maybe it's not the same channel. Who knows? But it looked the same because it's the black and white, thing going on and whatnot. But shout out shout out to y'all for telling, letting these ladies tell their stories. Shout out to the ladies in general just for having the strength to tell this story and to, live past and, you know what I mean? Stories like this make you really, really see the strength in people, the strength that you can develop within yourself to continue life and still continue to want to find life and love, because clearly these ladies are still living, they're still moving strong, they're still within their faith as Muslims, and they still have hope that they're good people, and clearly they've bumped into good people, because the dude that was interviewing him, his name is Chris, he was saying that he got that there was some doctors that contacted them and were going to give them a year free of therapy and keep up with them so that you could know the story. And he even said that the story broke him. When I was like, as soon as I clicked on the video, I couldn't stop watching it. And then when my daughters came in, because my daughters are under 18, I put it on my headphones because I didn't really want them to hear the story. But my unpopular opinion on this is, wow, it's just the strength in people, the strength when you hear certain stories, the strength of people going on, even moving forward somehow past certain tragedies. Word. You know what I mean? It gives me hope when when I'm going through my little things here and there, and I feel depressed and within myself feeling like I'm not doing enough and I'm not moving enough and I'm not getting enough chances, or I'm getting all these no's, and it gives me hope that yes, that other people have been going through way worse and still continue. So you must continue as well. Word. Like and subscribe. Leave it in the comments. Please be respectful. And yeah. Get my book, That One Voice Revised Edition. It's a romance book. It's a New York City romance novel. Has great reviews on Amazon. Probably until tomorrow when the reality fuck shit come on, and that's when I get back to my light shade my light fun shade about the reality TV shit. Anyway, let's have a good September. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings, like Motamasi like to say.